Hello everybody, we're back again in the workshop with the new system, and as you can see, it's pretty much finished. This call point is now mounted. This is the one that I purchased from Fire Alarm Things here. By the way, I did realise I got to link his. I didn't forget. I didn't link his eBay thing in one of my videos because I couldn't get it, because for some reason Discord didn't want to work when I uploaded that video, so I apologise for that. But if you go on Discord and just ask him, he'll probably give you the link to his eBay. I looked at it not long ago and he had some things still on there. In fact, he had quite a few things still on there. But anyway, as you can see, this is Protect Fire Detection or PGK. It's just got all those boring old KC like things. What I did notice though was, as you can see here, the resistor value in the core point is actually lower than average. Usually it's 470, or at least from what I can gather, it's normally 470. And also, if you didn't notice, this is like the key in the size model, whereas I don't have an example. A lot of KC core points have the bottom key mechanism, but this one doesn't, which I kind of like. I prefer the side key one. Anyway, let me put this faceplate back on and we'll actually commence the system test. I can't remember what number this is. Is this system test 10? Probably. I know I'm using the wrong screwdriver, but it's all I have to hand. Let's continue the tour of the system. So here we have KC. We actually have the panel here. This is my new panel, but it's not done yet. It's not completely built. So we've got the LEDs back in. These are actually just sellotaped. I need to glue them in. I'll show you actually. There's all of that's the main PCB. It's all the same as the old panel, minus the LEDs. They've been changed because they wore out a bit, and instead of a yellow power LED, we have a green one, which is nice. Oh yes, I don't think I mentioned this, but there's a new relay there, and that relay is because I have a detector up that doesn't work with my other relay for some reason, so I did replace the relay with something with a bit of a lower voltage. And in case you couldn't tell as well, this is where the where everything comes in. There's a big hole in the wall there, and as you can see, it's wired in 8-core alarm flex, which is not fireproof in the slightest, but as you can see, this is FP. This is literally all the FP I've got, by the way, because I just wanted to mess around with it. It's really like thick, rigid, obviously, because it has to be, but it's thick and rigid cable, and it would be difficult to run it through the trunking there. As you can see, we have the same wall sounder. When I say wall sounder, because we have a bit of a surprise, as in there's another new device in a minute. Close the panel. So yeah, as I said, it's not finished, because the bit is really bare right now. As you can see, it's just a metal box on the wall. It doesn't even shut properly because this cable's just dangling out here. Going to the extension lead. There's supposed to be a reset button or a switch or something, but we have this really good, really safe, definitely not going to come apart randomly and make the fire alarm system not work, pull apart wire to reset system kind of thing going on over here. It's really great. Anyway, so the only change that I've showed you is the panel and the core point, but what's that? What's it? Ooh, what's this? Whoa, look at that, 3 detectors mounted. So here we have, I don't think I've showed this yet, this is a Nitan Evolution single optical. It's not dual optical because those are expensive, and I don't know if they even make conventional versions of the dual optical Nitan Evolutions, but I don't know, I'll have to look that up. And we have our trusty old branded, oops, should put my hand over at the camera, that was great, Series 65 smoke detector. That's the one I've had for like 7 years. It's like yellow because of how used it is. And then here, ooh, what's this? We have another Series 65 smoke detector that I purchased recently, and above it we have a Chubb Sonos, basically a Series 65 sounder base without the built-in thing. Okay, I'm going to step on this here, get up close. As you can see, this is just a Series 65 sounder base, but with this sort of ring around it. And if I remove the detector, the panel doesn't pick up faults, so removing the detector is not going to do anything. As you can see, all the alarm flex going in there. And yeah, this has all the same tones as the Series 65, including the tone it's on now as Apollo. So yeah, it has that tone. And I think, I don't know if it's designed to, but it actually perfectly synchronises with the Sonos on the wall over there, which is on the exact same tone, but it's like a different frequency, the one that's on the Sonos sounder, so it sounds a bit different. This is on full volume, by the way, for all who wanted to know. And it's actually really loud. You can barely hear the Sonos over it. So yeah, as you can see, this Series 65 is in much better condition. I didn't buy it brand new. I bought it. The seller said it had been installed for about 6 months and ripped out and replaced with a SAV wire system or something like that, which is sad because conventional systems are dying. Anyway, so yeah. Basically, yeah, what I was going to say is you have to mount the Series 65 bass onto the bass sounder, and as you can see, that makes it a lot thicker. That's just the bass sounder with the bass on it, with the detector on. Quite thick, unfortunately. But yeah, as you can see, we have the really neat conduit going on to each detector, and over there you can actually kind of see the wire going behind that board. There we go, focused. And here, I hope to get, still zooming in, I hope to get a beacon or something on this tiny little board over here, which is, because the reason that wall over there is chipboard is because, one, this is a workshop and we need to like have something to mount things on, which is why there's a massive blank area in the middle here. But also we can flush mount fire alarms, which is why that KC core point's flush mounted, and the cable actually goes behind that Sonos sounder, but it's deep bass, so it's not even designed for that, but shh, who cares? So yeah, as you can see, we'll compare. You saw the other Series 65 set, this is my old one with the hole in it and stuff. Much poorer condition, but it's banded, so call this. I can see more cable. Nothing too confusing. And yeah, that's the Nitan detector, literally the same look on the inside of the conduit boxes as well. In case you didn't notice, they are conduit boxes that these are mounted on, PVC, white coloured from Screwfix, which is great. Anyway, with all that out of the way, let's actually get down and test the system. So I think we'll do a full test today, so I think I'm going to do the core point first. Actually, you know what, I'll pause the video. Yeah, oh, by the way, when I was talking about the beacon that I want, I think I'm going to buy just the beacon only version of the Sonos conventional and just put it on that board there. That's the dream anyway. So let's test our first detector. You know what, just test the one that has a sounder base above it first off, because I'm actually going to get on the step here so that I can spray it more directly with, because I've just got this, and then I can take the head off as well once it's gone off. Anyway, let's go. Get ready to grab it. I don't know if you saw that, but the LED went red. So I'm taking the head off to prevent reactivation. So loud. You know what, I'm actually going to, on camera, turn that down because that is too loud, especially when you're right underneath it. I'll turn it back up after the video though, because this is a workshop and there's drills and tools in here that make a lot of noise, so we do need it on a slightly higher volume. Oh, go on, lowest volume, then you'll actually be able to hear the other one. I should have grabbed my spray whilst I was up there. Still on top of that shelf. I'll go back up here to put the head back on anyway, so that it's all clear. So yeah, let's do the Nitan. Do it in a bit of a random order here, actually get it focused first as well. For those of you who didn't know, Nitan detectors have 360-degree LEDs, much like the active detectors as well. Anyway, completely missed it on the first spray there. I've just realised the wires are still separated, aren't they? Damn it! I probably should have checked that, but if I connect them, the alarm's going to go off. Oh, relays. Relays like to grind. Oh, that's odd. There we go. Yeah, you heard the Sonos a lot better then. That's such a failure. There's been a lot of failures in this video, but you can see what I mean by the ring of light there. So there's an LED on that side there, and an LED there, but together they basically make a cool little ring. So I'm going to move this way a little bit. Actually a bit further towards the bench. Actually, now I think about it, I could have just stood on the bench, couldn't I? Oh well. That's that base, by the way. They look very similar to the what they called the old Nitan bases. I can't remember the name. Do they have a name? No, Sensor Tech or something like that. But I think that was only the heat detectors. I can't remember now. Yeah. This has a tendency to reactivate. So I'm actually going to leave it off the system whilst I do the boring Series 65 that has nothing beneath it, which I can actually do from this step here. Woo! Get it focused. Are the wires connected? No, they're not. That was close. That was almost another failure. There we go. Wires are connected back together now. I really do need to get a switch for ease of resetting, but don't have one at the minute, unfortunately. Anyway, let's spray. There we go. Anyway, I guess that concludes this part of the system test, but I have a surprise at the end. Now, hopefully some of you are wondering what the surprise actually is. Well, I'll show you.